friends, and thank you so much for being here today. So I realized there are some good deals on Sephora and Ulta for Black Friday. I feel like that term gets looser and looser every year. It seems like the deals always start sooner, and I just noticed that there are some things that I have recommended, that I have given the thumbs up to, and I thought, well, I'll spotlight some of these that are now marked down in these sales, because really, if I don't do a video like this, I do get a lot of DMs or messages like, what are you recommending? Is there anything worth getting? So here I thought I could just outline all that for you. Also, I am feeling a little extra groggy this morning because guess what? Our team, SIU basketball, they played at midnight last night. Now they are out on the West Coast, but that's still a late game. They're in some kind of Southern California tournament thing, and they played at midnight last night. And here's Bub's theory. He's got a trial today, and he's like, I have a few last minute things to do for the trial, but I think I will nap. And he's saying this after the kids go to bed. I'm going to nap a little bit, wake up for the game, and also, finish my trial stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you're gonna, have the gumption to wake up, not only watch this game, but also do your trial, whatever. I go into the bedroom and I think maybe if I feel like it, I'll come out and watch some of the game too. So I do, and lo and behold, he's there. He's got his little dictaphone thing. He's got 1,000,001 papers out. He's sitting there doing work and watching the game at midnight. He stayed up for the whole thing. I only stayed up for a half of it, but anyway, weird night. Still got up at my normal time because I wanted to do this video. So first off, let's talk about Sephora. When you're looking at the deals, I'll link below to like where you can go to just see all the deals. You can filter those by all the ways you can typically like look at the products listed on Sephora, best sellers, listed by price, high to low or low to high. And one of the ways I like to look at these deals is by newest. So you can see some of the latest products that have come out that are also being discounted in this sale. Sometimes in sales, we expect to see, a bunch of these things that have been around forever and, oh, they're finally knocking the price down. But I think it's really exciting when you see some newer release things that are being discounted in price. So some things that I have recommended over time here, the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Second Slice palette. I saw that one is on sale. I love this. I do have a full review on this palette. I really enjoyed the fact that there were so many great matte shadows in this palette, and I love the way they fade and blend into one another. Like, you can create the perfect gradient of shades there, and then there are some really pretty other directions you can go that are actually a little bit cooler, like this shade right down here, this kind of like mauve-y, soft, plummy shade. We've got a really pretty shimmery purple there. Those shades look beautiful, fading back into all the warmth. So if you are a person who likes warm shadows, this palette was done really well. And a key thing to note about it was that the quality was just really consistent and some of Too Faced's best, in my opinion. So if you were thinking about that palette, it's going to be down to $27. And that deal is also happening at Ulta. If you prefer to shop at Ulta, you can get it there. They're knocking the price down just the same way. And it's the same deal with the Born This Way Sunset Strip. I really enjoyed this one. If you don't love the glaring warmth so much, I feel like this one has a little bit. It's got a little bronziness and rosiness and stuff, but it's a more muted, more neutral color scheme compared to what's in here. And I really preferred this Sunset Stripped version of this palette over the original. I love the range of shades. You have something really, really dark over here, and you do have some shimmers that you may want to play with a little bit. Some of them do pretty well with the brush, but some of them, just a quick swipe with your finger over the lid. They can sort of be at their best that way. Also, the smell on this, it smells like a hint of a fresh and clean cologne for some reason. But I have really enjoyed this one, and I think it's a great everyday basic. And this Second Slice palette, by the way, maybe I can smell a teensy bit from that, but not much. So this one's 27, this one's 26. And then the Huda New Nude palette. This is probably one of my favorite Huda palettes, and I think she does a lot of things right with her eyeshadow palettes. This one is so, so pretty. If you like playing with texture, you have some lovely mattes here. You have some really profound shimmers, and you even have a couple of glitters. Color scheme overall, we're talking anywhere from soft neutral into pinky berry. These rich shades up here can really steer your look in a beautiful pinky berry direction. These shimmers are a lot of fun. They're kind of like speckled Easter egg kind of shimmers. I would say prepare yourself with a glitter glue type of primer if you do intend to go in with these. And you also have a cream shade down here, which I've had in my palette for years now, and this is still creamy and can still act as a really nice neutralizing base all over your lid. So I thought that was pretty spectacular that this is now $32. It's definitely my my kind of color scheme. I didn't talk a ton about the mattes in here, but I love her matte formula. I feel like it's always something where it's pigmented enough, but it never causes a lot of excess and fallout and never hard to control. So definitely a thumbs up for me on that. Another palette that is also on sale. I thought I'd point all these out because these might be gift ideas for you guys as well. The Natasha Denona Glam Face and Eye palettes. I remember these being just a huge hit when they came out. $31. I have the dark tone one, and this one really appealed to me because I just thought, oh, I love the tones in that blush and highlight, and they are so pretty. That's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, that blush and highlight. It's a cream blush. It's so nice and like toasty rosy. Beautiful highlight, and then even on my skin tone, which is pretty much light to medium, I love this range of shades down here in the eyeshadows. You're getting matte, matte, and matte, and then these two shimmers. One's kind of like a light gold and this coppery shimmer. I've got those working on my eyes today, and I just love the finished look. I'm falling back in love with this one all over again. There's a beautiful mirror, so it's kind of a fun multitasker, and then there's the whole lighter tone palette option also. But that is marked down to $31, and like I said, that was huge when it first came out. Kind of an unsung hero where liquid lipsticks are concerned. These Fenty lip paints. First off, the packaging is gorgeous. Glass bottles. They look just really beautiful to have them out, but these are down to $17. Yes, you're still paying that high-end price tag for these, but I will say these are some of the thinnest, most even wearing, most comfortable liquid lipsticks out there, okay? And I really love the applicator too. If you look at the way this doe foot is, it's like you got that little wedge flat shape there, and then it's hourglass shaped. It goes back in, and you have all the precision you need off of that tip to fill in your lips. And I have several shades in this. The two that I pulled out are Unlocked, this beautiful bright pink, and then this red here is called Uncensored. It's some of the thinnest, most lightweight liquid lipstick you will find. I really, really like those. And also $17.50, the one size turn up the base butter silk concealer. This is probably one of my favorite high-end concealers. We're talking thin consistency, but very full coverage. If you're one who feels like there are a lot of concealers that look too heavy on your skin, you can't just reach for anything and make it work, this one I think you might really like. I wear it in the shade Fair 3, and I am wearing that today on my under eye area. And I feel like this shade manages to be really brightening while still concealing. I'm wearing it as concealer in other places on my face. It's just superb, and it wears beautifully all day long. This one size brand, I mean, it's really good. I would say what it reminds me a lot of in the way it spreads on the skin. It reminds me so much of the NYX Bear With Me, but like a little more coverage packed into it, okay? So that's the type of texture we're talking about. The final thing, y'all, in this sale, the T3 volumizing rollers are down to $104, and that still sounds really expensive, but these are pricey rollers. These are normally $139.99, and I don't know that I've ever seen them marked down like this, so I would say this is quite a deal. This is the big volumizing set of rollers. So I have mine back here. I have tried so many different hot roller sets of all price ranges. The T3 ones are the ones that hold in your hair the best. They're going to anchor in with a clip, which I think is always the easiest if you can get a clip that works and doesn't leave a dent in your hair. So it's this kind of clip that has those nice comby ends that won't leave dents in your hair. Okay, so there's that. But you're getting two sizes, 4 of each. So this is already, I think, a pretty jumbo size, but you've got these which are going to give you great volume up in your crown. So I would say use your biggest ones up top and then go down to the smaller ones. You're only getting 8 here. 8 is ample to get all around my head of hair, but I adore my T3 rollers, and my jaw actually dropped when I saw that they were marked down like that. I really need to start using them more often. Sometimes I feel like rollers are a bit of a lost cause in the hot weather months, but I could really be using them a lot more now, and definitely count on that curl to last me throughout the day. So that pretty much wraps up my Sephora deals. Like I said, some of those Too Faced palettes, they are also marked down on Ulta's website. In addition, on Ulta, I noticed It Cosmetics has some of their skincare items marked down. One of those is the Confidence in an Eye Cream, and I love using this eye cream at night. I think it could be a good daytime eye cream too. It's $23.50, and the best description for this eye cream is that it is very very balmy, okay? It's thick, it's rich. You really feel like when you're smoothing this across the skin, it's doing something. It's definitely affecting the texture of your under eye, and I just love going to bed feeling like I've really put some intense moisture in that area. It says 2% super peptide concentrate for all skin types. I'm also using the all over moisturizer that has the anti-aging armor or whatever they call it, but I still feel like the most spectacular part of the IT Cosmetics skincare is this eye cream. It's just an exceptionally good texture. Also, Hemp's, they're big lotions. They're going to be marked down, I think, 40%, and the newest one is this Hemp's Peppermint Vanilla Swirl, and this smells so good. I kind of knocked Tree Hut's candy cane body butter recently because I felt like, you know, you get it on your skin, you can hardly smell it, it's too faint. This, I mean, Hemp's has the seasonal stuff down. I continue to use the pumpkin spice one, and there's a cinnamon one that I love, but this one too, oh, they've nailed it on sweetness, they've nailed it on mintiness. Yes, you can still pick up on some vanilla in there. I absolutely love this big size. You know, share it with the family. I think this scent is so phenomenal. And if you've got like some twisted peppermint from Bath & Body Works in your shower, or maybe you got the Tree Hut Candy Cane Body Scrub, which I really like, this is a great way to kind of keep that scent going in your bath routine and use it after you get out. $16.80 on that big ol' size could be a great gift as well. I noticed they're going to be doing 30% off CoverGirl and also 30% off Milani lip colors. So CoverGirl, things coming to mind there that I love, those tinted balms. I mean, those are amazing. I use those every day. I'll have to link to the TikTok I did where I just quickly tried on every shade that I have, but those are so, so good. I use Bliss You Berry almost daily. They've got a couple great shades of red. You're the Palm, and there's a cherry one. I also have a pink shade. I don't have the peach, but we're talking beautiful tinted balms that you can apply completely mindlessly, but they give you great even color on the lips, okay? The reason why I'm not holding one right now is I do keep them all downstairs in my bathroom. I forgot to bring them up, but I just use them as a late day touch-up thing, and I feel like almost any shade that I have can correspond in some way to the look I was wearing all day if I just want a little added moisture. Another thing I am loving is this Outlast Extreme Wear Light Airbrush Finish Foundation. I didn't check to see if this is specifically being sold at Ulta because I know they don't carry like every single part of the line that you might find at Walmart, but if this is on there, I'm loving this foundation. I am wearing it today. I feel like I want to wear it every single day. It's full coverage, but it's like beautiful looking on the skin. Natural beige is my perfect shade. I love it so much. I've been wanting to use this ever since that video where it was recommended to me. Now, 30% off the Milani lip colors. Let's talk about that. I am wearing a Milani lip combo today. I'm wearing this matte lipstick, the Bold Matte in I Am Smart. And so this is just kind of like a medium, sort of pinky peachy nudie shade. Picture all those things kind of mushed together. That's what that color is. Plus you get that lovely affirmation, I am smart. And then I'm wearing the Ludicrous lip gloss. This is the shade called Whatever. It's kind of bronzy and sheer. And I feel like I'm getting the effect of like a Maybelline lifter gloss on top of my look. Beautiful shine, just a great everyday little color combo there. But like where to begin? Milani has those great matte lipsticks. They've got the Understatement lip liners, which I would really recommend if you're needing some nude lip liners. And then starting Tuesday, I'm shooting this video on Tuesday, so this should definitely be in effect when this video goes up. Half off certain mascaras, including IT Cosmetics Superhero, $12 Superhero. Get on that. And then also half off the Smashbox Cali Contour Palette, and that's originally $43, and I talked about this in a recent video. I just kind of randomly rediscovered it. I'm wearing the contour parts of this today. I mentioned wearing the highlight and blush from the Natasha Denona, but I'm also wearing this powder a little bit under my eyes, and I just feel like it's so perfect, so multitasking, could turn into an easy eye look for you as well, and comes in 2 different tones. So guys, those are some of my Black Friday picks that I noticed on Sephora and Ulta's websites. I would say those aren't the only good things that are on sale, but I kind of tried to just pick my favorites to condense down my recommendations a little bit. I know I ran across some other things where I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I just wanted to go with some of the most loved for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon. I love you. Bye.